Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away.
Situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Deontay Johnson. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Counter. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 43.
First down, here's White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. The 20. Johnson was the intended receiver. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, wahoo! 26 Mike. Let's go, D.
Darnold from the gun, and this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. As his guys are in for 6, and the Jets will extend their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line...
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The first down run with Bell is he'll get about 6 there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Anderson on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. A good pickup there, 22. A first down throw, Darnold toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. On as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Ficken's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.